back at work. That's dedication.
Jimmy Johnson, though, is coming. Oh, car in the wall. Hard and coming down from the traffic. The leader, Nemechek, has crashed. Wimmer has crashed.
The wall. He put oil down. Sorry. I blew it right rear.
Right rear tire for Nemechek. Caution flag 22.
Scott Wimmer in the 22 car, involved in it as well.
You can see the right rear down on the 01 car, Nemechek. You heard him say he blew a right rear. I tell you who this falls right in their hands, though. 48. He's there now. Here goes Joe. I mean, he's out there just sailing along. You see the car wobble? Around she goes.
And Jimmy Johnson almost T-boned him as Nemechek slid down the track.
I'm not sure about that. I guess the tire was soft. I don't know that it was. Couldn't tell if it was flat or not, but I guess it was soft. Oh boy!
Jimmy Johnson and Ryan Newman both
Going in turn 3.
Look at the lead Nemechek had over Bobby Labonte. Cruise control, and then this.
Yeah, he was beating Bobby Labonte by a couple of tenths a lap at that point right there.
Now watch Jimmy Johnson's close call here. He's just past Ryan Newman.
Man in front of you, stay down, stay down, stay down. Caution's out.
Good thing you didn't all the way down.
Sometimes you listen to your spotter, sometimes you go your own way.
Well, he couldn't get down anyway as fast as he was going.
We have red flagged the Coca-Cola 600 with 9 laps to go, and still this crowd patiently awaits what might happen next. And they still haven't sat down.
Is there anything that hadn't happened tonight? And now a red flag.
Coming up next on Fox, local news on the East Coast and local programming out west, as we still have 9 laps to race. Bobby Labonte will be the leader. Carl Edwards, Jimmy Johnson, who just passed Ryan Newman, who is trying to be the first driver to ever win this race 3 times in a row. Position, watch the top of the screen, 3 with a bullet.
And the thing about it, no one at the front can pit. We've seen how hard it is to get back to the front, but Jimmy Johnson in 48, he's on so much fresher tires than Bobby Labonte in the 18, our leader, Carl Edwards in the 99 in second.
No, I think he's got it won, Larry. I think he can drive by both of them without any problem.
This is a driver who made a green flag pit stop, saw the caution come out, and was a lap down and came back. Look at all the drivers that have come back from being a lap or more down tonight, including Ryan Newman, Martin Truex, Kevin LePage, Kenny Schrader. They're all lead lap cars. Dale Jarrett, who cut down a tire, is in 11th.
In fact, Jimmy Johnson has fresher tires right now than almost anyone in the top 10.
Here's Jarrett. And Mark Martin, whose car took such a hard crash, the caution before. Jimmy Maycar up there for Joe Gibbs Racing for Bobby Labonte.
Steve Addington, the crew chief, we talked to him a while ago, and I'm sure they're discussing that 48 car right now, Jimmy Johnson, with the tire situation. See the 48 team, Chad Knaus, the crew chief. And this will be, when we restart, it'll be a single file restart because we're within 10 laps to go.
That's Bob Osborne. Honey, I'll be a little late getting home tonight. We're under the red flag. Unless Carl has a cell phone in the car. And, well,
maybe he's talking to Matt Yoker.
Yeah, Matt's got him on direct connect, right, Matt?
Actually, my direct connect is still on my waistband. He's actually talking to Bobby Hudson, the spotter. Bobby said, "Do you happen to have your cell phone?" He says, "Yes, I do." He goes, "I'm going to be giving you a call in a moment." Trying to have some conversation and not put it out over the team radio for others to hear.
And just for the fans that don't realize it, your radio communication, I mean, almost every team out there monitors all the other teams, and that's the reason the least information you can give across the radio waves, the better off you're going to be.
And so do the NASCAR officials monitor that as well. And so do a lot of the fans in the grandstand. There's your nice, brightly painted and pristine second-place car.
Did you mention Bristol a while ago?
Yeah, it looks like they've rounded up the side of that thing several times. Bobby Labonte, you know, isn't this a typical Bobby Labonte car? Everything else is wrecked. This car was green the other day, and when Jason Leffler didn't make the show, they wrapped this car in vinyl, had an hour and a half to do it before the garage closed so they could re-identify it in the FedEx colors, and I don't see a scratch on it.
Pretty clean car, and I've been asked so many times since yesterday, well, what did Interstate Batteries, the primary sponsor of this car, think? Well, Interstate tries to sell the sponsorship of this car off 6 or 7 times, and I just think that shows great cooperation between the Joe Gibbs Racing sponsorship.
Jimmy Johnson has won the last 2 Coca-Cola 600s in a row. He is going for 3. Dick, nobody has ever done that, and just as little as 3 laps ago, it looked like Johnson had little chance. Now, everything's changed.
Yeah, indeed, Chad Cadell still deep in thought here. You're in 3rd place. What's the strategy? Keep the fenders on it, given all these crashes, or does he go flat out?
No, I think obviously at this point in the game, we've got to try to go for the victory. You know, a lot of the points leaders are up there and been crashed and out of the race and sitting back, but we need to try to go get this victory for everybody at Hendrick Motorsports and for everybody at Lowe's. All of our Hendrick teammates ran so well today. I hated to see everybody out of it but us right now at this point, so we got to try to bring home the flag.
What are your chances?
We'll have to wait and see. You know, there's only going to be about 8 laps to go, 7 laps to go when we take the green, so it's gonna be pretty exciting.
That it will. Thanks, Chad.
There's Jimmy Johnson waiting patiently. You see the tube for the cooling air that comes into the top of that helmet on a warm evening. But to win this race, he's going to have to pass first Carl Edwards and then this man, Bobby Labonte.
Hey, Bobby Labonte, this is a DW up in the Fox booth, buddy. You got a copy?
Yeah.
All right, you know what I want to know, dude. Can you hold him off? Can you win this thing?
I'm going to try.
How good's your car right now? Is it as good as it's been all night, I guess?
Yeah.
That's a man deep in concentration right there, Darrell.
I was going to say pretty focused right now.
I agree. Probably need to leave him alone. I think he's in deep thought.
Or he's been putting us on. Look at Maycar and Addington. They're having a good laugh over this.
Hey, Maycar, how about you talking to me since Bobby won't?
Somebody talk to us.
Steve Addington, how about you?
I don't know, DW. We'll wait till the checkered flag falls here.
All right, buddy. Thank you very much. I know this is somewhat of an intrusion, but thank you very much.
Let's see if Matt's found someone to talk to.
I think Bob Osborne will have a lot more to talk about. A lot of conversation back and forth with your driver, Carl Edwards. The car behind you has fresher tires, but you feel like you still have a strong shot for victory.
I believe I do. You know, these cautions, cooling the tires down and then let them sit, they tighten the cars up, and I'm hoping that plays in our favor. We do have a fairly large hole in the nose, which is kind of hurting us a little bit. If that hadn't happened, I think we'd be you know, obviously better off, but yeah, I think we still have a good shot at it.
All in all, the way the night has transpired, I mean, you guys have worked your way back into contention.
Yeah, we ran around here most of the night between 20th and 28th, just not able to get track position. Anytime we tried 2 tires, the whole field would do 2 tires, so we'd end up in the same spot. But yeah, we've been battling with the car, you know, making adjustments every time we stop on pit road, and it's finally come around.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
CDW, this had a lot to talk about.
Yeah, Betty.
9 laps to go. We'll apologize for keeping you up late with NASCAR on Fox. But this race under the red flag after Joe Nemechek's crash while leading. And that put Jimmie Johnson in position to try to win his 3rd straight Coke 600. Chris, it would take us, well, till breakfast to show